What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, you guys? So we are back for another episode review of Queen Sugar. And this season 7, episode 4, Spaces Filled. Okay, now another good episode. Girl. Y'all better keep Darla on the right track. We done came too far. We done came too far for her to backslide. Oh, because some bitch that she done seen at the goddamn coffee shop back at her hometown. Girl, that shit made me so mad. I was looking at her, I was like, girl, can you catch the clue? Shut the hell up and move the fuck on, okay? I said, ma'am, obviously she don't want to talk about it. She ain't asked you for no more information, and you just keep on offering it or whatever. But let's just get up into it as to the reason why Miss Darla was back down there in D.C. So, we start off the episode. One thing we gonna get this season is a cute scene with Darla and Ralph. Okay, maybe starting the end of the episode. Or we gonna get, a cute scene in the middle or end with Prosper and Miss Sandy. And that's what we get, okay? Listen, Darla was trying to teach that grown-ass man how to fucking swim. I said, now, Ralph, Kofi, you don't know how to doggy paddle? You don't know how to float? You ain't look at it? You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to do none of that stuff? You don't know how to just let gravity take its place? Let your body work with you? I said, I said, first of all, Darla, don't let my man drown, okay? Don't let our husband drown like that, you know what I'm saying? But she had him in good hands, and she was showing him, she had to show out a little bit because she had to show him, listen, I don't know how come your ass can't float, but bitch, I can float. Look at me. I said, I know that's right. I know that's right. Go ahead, do that. But then she had to go to DC because she was on the phone with Blue. Now, see, last week I was like, when we gonna see Blue? Okay, we on episode 3 last week and we ain't seen Blue but through the goddamn camera phone Soldier Boy. Okay, what's going on? Girl, Blue still down there up in DC and he get in trouble. Blue done almost got his ass suspended. I said, did he get suspended or almost get suspended? Girl, either way, Darla had to come down there and talk to the principal. I said, baby, it's something bad when she had to hop on the flight and fly up to D.C. from Louisiana just to see what the dean or the principal want to talk about with him. I said, now, Blue, what you done did? So, she got that going on. Ralph got to take care of all the kids. Well, the baby. Okay, baby, true. And then, she was like, you got the baby and me class at 3 o'clock. Don't forget about that. That's today. You got this, you got that. You got my number just in case you need something. If you need the doctor, this the number, boo, boo, boo. And he was like, I can come with you if you stressed out or whatever. She was like, no, you got the co-op meeting. You got this meeting. You got that. I'll be back in time for the potluck. I said, all right. So it was just literally a quick day trip. Going up there the same day and coming back down. That's what it seemed like. Or probably a couple of days, So Darla get up there and we go see what's going on with Mr. Blue. Okay? We see Blue. I said, look at Blue. Blue coming into his he coming into his teen features, right? He still look like our little baby boy and everything, but he maturing. You can see it in his face and everything. I said, oh, he's so cute still. But the principal come up in there and basically what wound up happening is Mr. Blue took it upon himself to hack the school system. I said, wait a minute. Our baby is smart, y'all. He is out here hacking shit. Now, let me stop playing because somebody been trying to get up into my IG account. It happened today. I got temporarily locked out and I had changed my password and all that shit. And then I got temporarily locked out probably last week or whatever. Somebody been trying to get up into my shit. But, baby, I got that, authenticator shit, the 2-step, 3-step verification, all that shit. It's locked down like Fort Knox, okay? Y'all got to stop fucking playing. But, I said, what you doing? I said, now listen, Blue. Since you know how to hack a whole school system, what do you know about the IRS? What do you know about Sally Mae? What do you know about the federal laws? Which one? Okay, heck, some other stuff. He said, listen, I'm working up to it. Baby steps. I can only do so much. I said, all right. I don't want to get you in that much more trouble, okay? Because next time it probably won't end up like this. You probably go to jail. So let me just back that back, okay? So basically, the principal come in, a white guy, of course, talking to them as if, like they trying to intimidate. It was almost as if he was trying to intimidate Darla and intimidate Mr. Blue. Like, what you gonna do? You up here doing this shit and you know what you doing wrong and all this stuff or whatever. I'm sitting here like, excuse me, watch your tone and watch your tongue. Blue, explain. He went down a line and listed all these historically black figures, and basically what it came down to is, you got me up in this school, and as I just listed all of these people that I had to look up on my own, okay, why are they not on the curriculum? Why are we not learning about black history? We learned about this history, and that history, but we won't learn about any historical black figures, okay? Outside of Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, and Mary McLeod Bethune, who else we gonna learn about, okay? And Malcolm X, and you probably won't even put Malcolm X on there because y'all probably don't even like Malcolm X, okay? So there's that. Now, who else we gonna freaking learn about? We need to learn about our people too, okay? Y'all need to learn so y'all won't be so goddamn ignorant. Girl, he of course was like, I mean, that's cool or whatever, but if you would have put the request in and we can talk about the curriculum and all that stuff, but you don't go around hacking no shit. I said, excuse me. Darla had to step up and was like, first of all, what my son said is 100% correct, and I stand beside him. Y'all see the curriculum ain't up to part. He just pointed out a major flaw in y'all goddamn system. Okay? He pointed out a major flaw in y'all teaching, and what you gonna do, try to suspend him for it because he too damn smart to show y'all what the fuck it is that y'all doing wrong? Oh no, I stand beside him. I said, I know that's right. Because what we're not gonna do is we're not gonna agree with this man. Even though, Blue, you were wrong. But we're not gonna say that out loud. We're gonna go to the coffee shop after this because we feel celebratory because we told this man off or whatever. They probably still got suspended, because he came back down to Louisiana with him. But they was at the coffee shop or whatever in DC, and Darla having a little conversation with him. Next thing you know, here comes this girl, and she was like, oh my God, Darla, what are you doing up here? It's been so long since you've been back in DC in your old stomping grounds. I said, Miss Lady, who are you? And she was looking at Blue. She was like, who is this? Is this your son? Oh my God, he looks just like Chase. And she was like, Ralph Angel is his father. I mean, I'm just saying, but he just looked like Chase. Like, how old is he? Blue was like, I'm 11. And was like, oh, okay. But I mean, y'all did that 11. That was around the time that y'all had a little interaction. She said, I didn't have no interaction with him. I was unconscious. I said, bitch, do you not see her body language? Like, as soon as she saw that lady, her body language changed. And I do believe that in seasons ago, Darla did realize who it was who, assaulted her and got her pregnant while she was unconscious and raped her. Okay? And she just never told Ralph or whoever, nobody about it. And then to have her past come to her face like that, that's the least thing that she was expecting. And as soon as that happened, I said, please do not let this be a trigger, because sometimes it be the simplest and the smallest things just like that could be a trigger. And that was a big thing, because even though the girl did not know, and when she picked up on, like, girl, she told you that she was unconscious. Let that shit go. Listen, and that's the thing. People be so into themselves and so that you can't see the other person that you're talking to body language and the tone of their voice or whatever. You have to pick up on context clues, okay? And as soon as I saw somebody just jerk when they see me, like, I would have been like, hey girl, nice seeing you. See you later. Would have walked away. Because obviously there's something that's not right there. Either it's not right with her or it's not right with me seeing her, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And then you keep on continuing the conversation and her body language is off. Her body language is off, like she wants you to hurry up and just move. Okay? Mind you, her son is right there and you still can't pick up on the context clues that's right there in front of your face. And I'm just sitting here like, child. Meanwhile, when she get back for the potluck, they up in Vi's diner, right? All they doing is kissing and shit. I'm sitting here looking at them. I said, excuse you. People are around. You know, I feel some type of way. Now, I'm not totally against PDA, but I feel some type of way when I see a person, people that be just doing it just, oh my God, they be so extra with it. They be so nasty with it. I be like, damn, get a room. That's disgusting and disrespectful as hell. We don't need to see all that. And I'm looking at Ralph and Darla, and I was like, you know what? I would have been walking past them like this. Excuse me, please get a room. Turn this way. Okay, like, cause that's kind of rules. You got older people. Okay, you got older people. Let me zoom in. You got older people up in here. They don't want to do all of that. I said, let me get this angle. You know what I'm saying? I would have been had a little moral thing to it, but I would have been recording it too. Anyway, I'm just being honest, y'all. I'm just being honest. You know, hey, I gotta even it out. But you know, at one point he was trying to talk to her about what happened down there in DC, and she didn't want to say. She didn't really want to say. It almost as if she blacked out, like she zoomed out of it, and then when she finally came back, she just skipped over the question period, and she was just like, she was tired and all this stuff or whatever. I said, oh, poor Darla, please don't let her slip back, because we don't need that. We do not need that. She's been doing so good. Speaking of Vi, well, speaking of Ralph, let me just tell you this. Ralph went down to the Baby and Me class, and we saw an old face. I said, so season 7, I just got to prepare myself to be gagged and shocked by some of the old people that have been from the series from like very beginning, because we see Twan there. I said, damn, Twan, I ain't seen you since you was on 9/11 Lone Star. Okay, 911 Lone Star. Y'all gotta watch that. That's really good too. If you like 911, oh my God, did y'all see 911 last night? Athena Daddy, bitch. Girl, I ain't finna give it away because some of y'all probably ain't see it, but Athena Daddy, child, a mess, okay? But y'all also need to watch 911 Lone Star. It's really good too. If you like 911, you will like 911 Lone Star. Twan, he plays on that too, you know. And the last time we seen him, he was a police cop, okay? He was police. Now he a baby daddy. I said, oh, you got your baby. And then it was like a reminiscence, like a throwback to the past, you know, how he kept on saying, you know, his son won't let go of this little toy or whatever. And we got to wait till he go to sleep so we can go ahead and wash it and give it back and all that stuff. And then Ralph had to throw up in there. That's just how Blue was when he had Kenya and everything. And I said, oh, I get the reference. I like that. You know, they just catching up and everything. And we found out that Twan quit his job at the police department. He said he liked being a cop, but it wasn't nothing that he loved and that he was passionate about. He said he was good at it, but it wasn't something that he loved. So now he's trying to do something that he loved. You know what I'm saying? He's working at a center for the trans kids and all that, because you do know that Twan is trans. Baby, when I first saw Twan in real life, I did not know. Until the actor said it, I said, well, shit. All right now. You look good too. Oh my God, it's a whole bunch of them on TikTok. I be sitting there like, yo, daddy the motherfucker, okay? I mean, trans women and trans men. I be sitting there like, I just might LGBT up in this bitch, okay? Listen, let me try something. Anyway, listen, never say never, cause whoo, okay? Listen. Anyway, they had a little touchy moment. I like that little bros coming back together and all that, you know. And then, what is it? Ralph go over there with the co-op. They trying to come together, and he comes up with this plan. First of all, it's always that one farmer who always want to be resistant, okay? He don't want to put his farm into the whole trust, okay? Because he said, listen, my farm was passed down from 3 generations, okay? And I want it to be passed down to 3 more goddamn generations. I just don't trust this. Now, I get it, but do you not understand and see what people are doing? And it's just like, every time they come up with a good idea or something that seems like a good idea, because I was sitting here like, okay, Ralph, that sounds really good. That sounds really good, because Ralph said, what we gonna do is we gonna go down to the auction block, because they finna auction off Parthena's farm the next day or whatever, right? We got enough money from the co-op, and so everybody's gonna bid on it, and we just gonna go ahead and like, you know, get the farm back. I said, okay, you know, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. I think that'll work. So we get down there to the auction, all right, $200,000, 200,000, 210, 210, 250, 250, two. What is it? 240. No, somebody said 240. Then he said 250. And bitch, right when they was about to say 250, all of a sudden we hear a 700,000. I said, who the fuck? Baby, they turned that camera around. We said, God damn it, bitch. Now, see, Sam Landry said, bitch, I couldn't get y'all ass last week. I couldn't get y'all ass last week because of the ring shower, because the cameras and everything, and everybody was going to put me on blast, whatever, and see how much of an asshole I really wasn't catching on camera. So, I'm going to get y'all right now. And they had to go out there and basically talk to this man, and this man said, see, y'all so damn dumb, okay? Y'all always thinking you gonna get one up over me, but that's a fine piece of land. And I'm gonna keep on doing this shit. I said, you know what? Sam is just getting on my goddamn nerves. Oh my goddamn nerves, okay? I said, can we ever win with this man? The fact that this is a grudge that's been going on for generations and generations. Talk about not letting go of shit. I said, oh my gosh, Sam. He just don't want the to win, okay? He just really don't. He just really don't. And I was just like, oh my God, poor Parthena. She got her land taken. This don't make no sense. So now what we supposed to do? And then we supposed to go to the potluck and all be nice and happy and everything. No, Miss Parthena ain't got no place to stay. I'm sad. I'm sad. Meanwhile, speaking of being sad, this whole situation with Miss Billy and Vince, you are better than me. I am so sorry. This is better than me. And I get it because, you know, they've been together for a long time. And you can clearly see that Vince was totally in love with Billy. Whatever Billy did and do or whatever back then, currently, that man was in love with her. Billy never was in love with him. And I feel as though Billy settled for him because if you listen to some of the things that she was saying, how, you know, she didn't really choose herself. She chose other people, and it was almost as if that's what she had to do. And I don't know. I feel like it was probably a defense or a trauma mechanism to get past or get through the trauma that she was going through without saying anything about it. So it's like, let me disguise it by doing what everybody else probably would think and want me to do. They want me to get married. They want me to have kids, be the housewife or whatever and all this stuff. When in actuality, I want to be a lawyer. I want to go and find my own dreams and do all my own stuff or whatever. Baby Vince is still trying to convince, okay, Billy to come back with him. You know, and she's giving him all of the reasons why she don't want to. If I'm listening to somebody that's saying, I never got a chance to choose myself, to me in this instance, especially their situation, and then when she winds up telling him what happened to her assault and everything like that, that would have told me right then and there that my marriage is over with. My marriage is over with, and it would have instantly connected in my mind that she settled for me. She may love me, but she is not in love with me the way that I am with her, and she does not love me the way that I love her, and she never has, and she never will. It's just like some people that get married, they're literally better off as friends, and that's literally what it should have been. They should have just been good friends. That's it. I don't know. And I'm not even, I don't even think it's she's trying to find herself as to what it is she like or, you know, in a partner or something like that. I don't even think it's nothing like that. I feel as though with Billy, she's just trying to find herself in general. You know, what makes her happy. You know, do what makes her happy. That's what I feel like that's going on. Vince came to that potluck and gonna tell her, listen, I know, you know, we even had this arrangement that I've been waiting on you to work out things in your own time and give you your own space. And I'm going to continue to do that until you want me to stop, you know, until you ready to come back. I'm going to still be here waiting and holding on for you. You know, I said, That's cute or whatever, but baby, I ain't finna put my life. I'm sorry, y'all. We after the way the world is going these days, I am not about to put my life on hold because you trying to find yourself at this particular moment when you just been giving me all other things, but without saying that you don't want to be with me anymore. Just say that. Just say I'm about to file the divorce papers and I'm gonna let you go. I do not want you to wait on me as I figure things out because you're gonna be waiting for a long time. You know, I don't want you to put your life on hold. I feel like, honestly, I feel like what Billy is doing is a little selfish. It's a little selfish. She needs to cut that man loose because she knows that that man is going to continue to hold on. He's already said it. You need to tell him there is no hope right about now. I don't see hope for us like being together as husband and wife like that no more. I said, you know what, and y'all can call me insensitive, y'all can call me cold or whatever. We in a relationship, and I already told y'all I love communication. That is the main thing that I want, communication. But baby, if I can't get that, I can't get your time, because you make time for who you want to make time for. I'm just saying, we already know that, regardless of how busy you are, okay? It was cute, you know, after a couple of months, you don't really get back to me. That's one thing, but 6 months like them, oh baby, I figured it out. That bitch, this shit is over. I ain't even to hang on no more, because obviously you don't care enough to tell me what's going on. So listen, I'm gonna have to let that go. But you know, just be friends, y'all. Vince, go ahead and find you somebody who loves you just as much as you love them, or just go find yourself as well. Okay. This whole situation with Micah, it pissed me off. It really pissed me off, okay? Because I just didn't understand why they doing this to this boy. So, you know, he comes into the Ivory, you know, headquarters or whatever that we saw him in the first time. And he see the other guys. They come up to Zane, give him a little pound. Like they was right there in front of Micah's face, right? Right there in front of Micah's face. Micah was trying to get his pound on. The white boy looked at him and kept on walking. I said, excuse me? Excuse me? Now you see me standing right here with him. You pound him up, but then you don't pound me. You swerve me. You lift me up and down and then you keep on walking. I said, what is that about? Girl, me and Micah asked Zane. Zane said, I told you you're only as good as your last picture NFT thing that you sell. I said so because he didn't sell anything now. He can't get on the team or whatever. Like, you supposed to sell every time you put something out. That's just not how it goes, okay? And what it really is he pissed off at the fact that Micah decided to go ahead and put that picture up when he was sitting there with Kiki that they said looked like Black history and all that shit. Because Micah is not trying to conform to them. Okay, Micah has his own style, and we've seen that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't understand why he's with this company. All right, maybe because of the prestige. I don't know what type of what is this status? I don't know what type of accreditation or, you know, accolades that it have, but I'm sitting here like, Micah, you can do better. You can do better, because if they do not like your artistic input or whatever, because you are a real artist, not no fake ass NFT, and no shade to the people that do the NFTs, because I was looking at this episode and I was so confused. I was so confused because when he sat there and he had that conversation with Zane, and he was like, you know, this girl, she put up her boyfriend's text messages and she got $35K for it. This dude got something from LeBron and he got $208K for it. And then it was like, you know, you Michael West, you Davis West's son. Why don't you get something from him or whatever to put up or whatever? And I'm like, is it about art or is it about money? And remember, that's what the professor said last week. It's cool that you sold, but don't be all about money, okay? Being an artist don't mean that, you know, getting the money don't mean that make you an artist, okay? You got to find your purpose. Is it about the money or is it about the art? And now Micah is really seeing what it's all about with them. It's about the money. It ain't even about the art, because the shit that they putting up, I'm saying, like, people selling digital copies of shit that you can fucking download and save in your phone for fucking free off the goddamn internet and Twitter for $35,000. I said, what? And then when he was looking up something in his phone to see if he had something from his daddy, for some reason he was on his mama he was on, I guess he Googled his daddy or whatever, and his mama came up, and it was the video of the mama coming up on him. You know, remember on the first episode when Charlie snapped on Davis and came onto the basketball court or whatever, and all that shit. He was like, oh, yeah, you should upload that. I said, excuse me? He should do what? So you mean to tell me a video that has been widely circulated for years, all you want me to do is take a screen grab of that and upload it to the website and get a whole bunch of money for it? And I feel as though that shit is dumb as hell. Anybody spending $35,000 for a fucking text message from somebody that ain't even famous, that probably ain't even saying shit, however amount of money that he gonna get from this Charlie thing that he wind up posting at the end, what a gift. He literally posted the gif of his mama going in on his daddy. That's it. Posted it on the website just so he could be cool with these dudes. Because basically Zane told him that, you know, you just don't fit. You just don't fit. And he want to fit so bad. And I'm sitting here like, why, Micah? You got your own morals. You got your own integrity. And you literally just had this moment with this lady who was she was looking at this photo, right, of this woman. And come to find out that was her lover. And you would have thought that he would have took something from that. She was like, you got to find out who you are. You got to find out your purpose and everything. And everybody around him is telling him good things, that you need to find out who you are and all this stuff. And then you're going to get with these fools who literally is just about the money. And you're going to go ahead and upload that just so you could fit in. That was dumb. And whoever paid for it, y'all dumb. If that's what NFTs is for, it's easy get rich shit. Because that's stupid as hell. $35K for some text messages. Bitch, they ain't even Beyonce or Rihanna text messages, okay? Some random bitch and her goddamn boyfriend. Girl, what? That shit just made me mad. And I know this fictional, but that shit made me mad. Girl, what? Anyway, how we know it's hers? Okay, moving on from that, girl, Nova, she got to figure out what she gonna do. The lady that want to do the, I guess her editor or whoever, she keep on calling her, telling her, listen, after you did that ring shout shit, it didn't blew up. The people at the, movie company, they wanna fast track this movie. Nova said, listen, I can't give you no answer right now because, listen, I have not even talked to my family about it. And if they do not agree to do it, we not doing it. I said, oh, so now you're going to talk to the family about it? She said, bitch, I don't want to be on the outs. This the last season. We all got to come together. We going through too much. I said, I know, that's right. Moving on from that, Vi, she gets a visit from a social worker, whatever, looking for, what is his name? Is it Joaquin? I'm going to call him Joaquin. Joaquin Avila, okay? You know, the one that was breaking up into her shit last season and the one that's working with her now. And remember when I said the last time, she asked him, is everything good at home? And he had this kind of look like, it's not, but I'm going to lie and say that it is. And Val was like, you will tell me if anything is going on because she asked about his mama. And that's when he gave her that look like, I mean, yeah, it's cool or whatever. And that's when she caught it. Like, you'll tell me if something is wrong, right? And I was like, yeah, she good. Baby, come to find out, they ain't been to school. Him and his little brother, they ain't been to school in 3 weeks, okay? And ain't nobody been able to get in contact with him. And so, Vi went to go look for him or whatever, because he came to work and she was like, what's good? Come to find out, the mama ain't been home in 2 weeks or so. She had got picked up by ICE. She down there in Mexico. And so they been hiding out at the house, and that's why they haven't been in school or whatever. Vi, of course, being Vi, she said, y'all taking y'all asses to my house, okay? Mind you, I think they darling them up at the house too. Hollywood said, now, you could have at least just called me and told me that you was going to bring 2 little teenage boys up in my house, okay? I said, listen, Hollywood, that's your wife. You should know her by now, okay? Just let it go at this point. But, of course, they was able to get a FaceTime video call or whatever with the boy's father. They was able to speak to him. He wants them to be a legal guardian as much as he can. They can. And Miss Social Work lady, she came up in there looking at the house. Why they gotta be so mean? Every time I see the social work people on the TV shows, they be so mean. She was like, it's like she was just trying to find something wrong. She couldn't find nothing wrong with the house until she got to the front and we saw a couple of liquor bottles up there just for decoration. And you're gonna have to put that up because you know if they can get up in there and you know they can start some stuff and do some. I said, girl, our kids ain't the same, but all right, just tell us to just put this up. We have to give all of that, you know. And so that's what was going on. They get to the potluck, everybody having a good time. And let me tell you something. Earlier, when Billy was about to come out the house, she come out the room. Why Sandy come out Prosper room in a goddamn robe? I said, and you want to know what I kept on thinking about? Because then when Prosper came out up in his wife beater, his little white tank or whatever, and his little pajama pants, I said, Mr. Prosper. You know, I was thinking about that episode of Living Single, Off to See Dana or whatever, when Khadijah grandmama left. That's one of my favorite episodes, okay? That one in the Up the Ladder to the Roof. That is one of my favorite episodes, okay? And you remember when they finally saw Nana and where she was and when she was with Mr. Gaines or whatever, Milton the baker, and then Regine was like, working Nana. That's all I kept on thinking when I seen Sandy come out of Prosper room. I said, working Sandy. Okay, mama was giggling and she ain't had no shame. She said, bitch, I'm old. I am mature. I've lived. I ain't got no shame these days. I said, I know that's right. She said, that's my man. Okay. That may be your daddy, but that's my man. All right. I said, get it in, y'all. Girl, while they was at the potluck, while Prosper, you know, he came in there with the little trombone and everything and, you know, the trumpet. He came up in there and, baby, he proposed to Miss Sandy. I said, oh. And that's how we ended on a beautiful note. Girl, this show is just going to take me out. It's going to take me out, okay? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Oh, and I almost forgot to, when they was down there at Vi's little diner for the potluck, why one of her old cronies came up in there and, you know, she was gossiping and shit, and she saw Billy over there talking to Hollywood and was like, remember when she was trying to get your first husband? You better watch out. She was trying to get your second husband now. Vi had to get her together. Vi said, first of all, that's my husband right there. That's not just my husband. That's my forever husband. And second of all, that shit was started by Jimmy Dale, and he was up here trying to fuck around with young girls, okay? So that's what you want to go spread and fix that shit, okay? I said, you know that's right. Vi had to get her all the way together. Miss Mama couldn't do nothing but walk away. Walk away. And Prosper kept on trying to get Billy to get back with Vince, but I'm sitting here like, no, Prosper, it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. But I just had to put that in there because I didn't want to forget. See y'all later. Peace.